Hey guys, Snipers here. Just doing a little show of my Infoboard plugin, just to show you guys the features. So, right off the bat, you'll see it here on the side. You can notice it change. So, as you saw, I have two different formats. One is pretty much the title, and then whatever the option is down underneath. And then here it shows the title, and then whatever the item or whatever is off to the side. This style here only works with numbers. So, as you can see on this style, it pretty much orders them down and just keeps it in the same order that you put it in. And on this one, yep, there it is, it'll just end up reordering itself depending on which one's the higher one. So, and I guess now I'll show you guys what it looks like in the config. Okay, so here we are in the config. First off, I just want to apologize. I know it's pretty messy, but it's because I'm trying to make it so you guys don't have to go anywhere to see everything. So, pretty much let's start it off. It just tells you the plugin's limitations, and then the formatting. So the split is what I use to change it from being the score and going underneath. And of course it supports color codes. And then there's some server variables, player, UTF-8. It's pretty much if you hold Alt, and then on your number pad you type in numbers, you get fancy symbols. This pretty much does what that does. Slowly but surely I am adding more. There's LWC, Vault, Infected, Townie, Factions, and MC MMO. And so here's just kind of an example. With Infoboard you can set pretty much as many different boards as you want. With each individual board you can set the show time, and the title, and all the rows. But you can also set what group can see it if you have Vault enabled. So when you have Vault enabled on your server, Infoboard will automatically check the player's group and see if it exists here, and if it does, it's going to print whatever this says instead of whatever this says. So you can make boards per group if you really wanted. And so as you can see here, it's the second board, and I got that all again. And then the third board is just showing the split. So what the split does is it pretty much takes whatever comes after it, ignoring all these empty spaces like that. It'll ignore that and just take online players and put that onto the side, so it's going to change its score. And so that pretty much works with any number. And then there's custom variables if you really want to define your own instead of writing it out. Don't know why, but figured I'd throw it in there. You can also disable it in worlds, as here I have it disabled in the minigames world, because on my server I have the minigames world having its own scoreboard. So, and you can also make this plugin kind of world balanced, or however you want to call it, by just making a group for that world and just changing it right here. So, right here is where you set all the stuff. So board 1, as you can see here, this is where it was all listed. In order to make an empty line, you just put a line with a space, and Infoboard will pretty much do the rest. And so it'll keep it in this order and pretty much put it on the side of your screen. And style 2 here pretty much just splits it, so it's going to take whatever comes after and set it as the score. So unfortunately you can't use item codes or anything because these here after the split have to be numbers. In other words, I can't go let's see. Yeah, I can't go like this. Rank, split, rank. If I do this, Infoboard will probably just give up on you. I don't even think it'll try and put it. So, this is a no. Don't ever do that. Okay, and so that's pretty much Infoboard. Pretty small plugin. Now, if you got any plugin requests, and by that I mean variables that you want thrown in here, so plugin support I guess you could call it, just message me on Bukkit, tell me what plugin, give me a link, and I'll see what I can do.